Hi, and welcome to Dice Friends. You may have noticed that this isn't our traditional setup for this thing. One, I'm in the storyteller chair, and two, we're all spread out. That's because we are adhering to the provincial guidelines for film and television here in BC. We're filming Dice Friends at the Belfry Theatre in Victoria. You can see that we are all well and socially distanced. We are being incredibly safe in order to make sure that this content is the best that it can be for you. Thank you. Good evening, and welcome to the second session of Not a Drop to Drink, A Tale of Vancouver Island by Night, our Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition Chronicle. My name is Jacob Burgess. It is my honor and my absolute decadent pleasure to be your storyteller for this evening. Unless you're watching it during the day. I don't know. I'm not your dad. Anyway, what we're doing here is figuring out what it means to be a monster in a couple of different ways. But before we start, a couple of thank yous. One, to Onyx Path Publishing, who sent us some amazing freaking books and has supported us with knowledge and lore throughout this, so thank you very much. Also, a huge shout out to my friends over at Gehenna Gaming that helped us put together the consent forms and all of the rules and cheat sheets and that we're going to be using this evening and have used for this game. But my name is Jacob Burgess. I am a voice actor. I am a writer for games. I've actually written for Vampire the Masquerade itself. I am also the director of operations for an indie game publisher called Yisbert Games. You can find me at Jacob Burgess VO on Twitter. Or at Make Words Happen, which is my website, or kicking around the Discord, which is discord.gg/YisbertGames. But I think that's enough about me and enough about what we're doing here. I'd like to introduce you to my wonderful, wonderful players and the characters that they're going to be playing. And let's start with Cameron.
Hi, my name's Cameron Lauder, and I am a writer, performer, and actor with LoadingReadyRun. I am playing Silas Green, a very good boy, Tremere blood sorcerer.
Very good boy.
He's a very good boy.
Very blood sorcerer.
He also, some blood sorcery does occur in the environs of an otherwise very good boy.
Yes, indeed.
My name is Heather Deary. I work with LoadingReadyRun, doing YouTube management. I am playing a young vampire Tremere named Jessica.
Toreador, I believe?
Toreador? I don't know how to spell any of these things.
That is totally fine. A lot of the words come from a lot of different cultures and backgrounds.
They all kind of sound a little alike to me right now.
That's fair. I get it.
But yes, Toreador, who's a little snippy, I guess, so far. Maybe that'll change.
As a Toreador, probably not. Toreador is the Clan of the Rose, in case you don't know. Clan of the Rose, they enjoy beauty almost above all things, or at least what they think is beautiful.
Hi, I'm Coriander Dickinson. I work with LoadingReadyRun as a content creator. I'm playing Jordan Hinkleman, a Bruja lady about town. And in real life, I don't drive.
Adam?
Hello, my name is Adam Savadan. I'm a member of Loading Ready Run, and for this, it's Chronicle. I am playing Oliver Tyndall. He is a brand new vampire. He's been a couple months deep. He's a Cartief, which means
Caitiff.
Caitiff. Sorry, Caitiff,
Means outcast.
which means outcast or clanless. So he's trying his best just to learn.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, for those of us that might be joining halfway through the Chronicle, let's just do a quick recap. What happened last time?
We met each other.
You did. You did.
Got in a van with some strangers,
Yep.
Yeah.
That happened.
and now there's some weird motorcycle.
And then we found we were being followed by a gentleman, and and Jordan decided to slam on the brakes.
Yeah, Jordan's a
than
little
speed up.
hot-blooded.
And yeah,
I'm sorry, you said Jordan what?
He's a little hot-blooded.
Little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah. So,
Chicken and see.
yeah, and there was a gentleman that flew into the van that was chasing you, I believe.
Yeah.
Whose van is it, by the way? Oh, it
Jordan.
is.
My van,
It is. What's currently playing on the DVD player screen in the back?
Zootopia.
Zootopia. So all of this is happening, just keep in mind, to the Zootopia soundtrack.
The best part is we're in that part of the movie in Zootopia where the rabbit's just yelling, blood, blood, blood.
That's correct.
yeah.
So I think that's a fairly decent recap. And
And then so this gentleman crashed into the back of our van.
flew into the back of the van.
Flew into the back of the van, and then Cameron
Became bleeding.
became bleeding, and then Silas started freaking out because the man started like changing, which Oliver thought was Bigfoot, but it's not apparently, and this is a bad thing. Oliver doesn't know, and then somebody said werewolf, and he's like, they're real.
I figured that was a word you would recognize.
And then amidst all of this chaos, Silas reached over, took a small finger of blood from the shifting
Which I
man,
thought was weird. I was like, that's a weird thing to do in that time.
and decided to taste it, asking himself, under his breath, that only some of you heard, I wonder what you are. And I believe we had ended right before you had rolled a frenzy check. And would you share with everybody what the results of that frenzy check is?
I have not rolled it yet,
Well-
but I do get 8 dice.
Excellent. You get 8 dice. And the difficulty we're going to set on this, because you are drinking the blood of this unidentified, very, very angry creature, what you believe to be what vampires call a lupine, which are creatures that stalk the woods in the night and hate you. They are the boogeymen of vampiric society.
Oh.
In my defense, I assumed he was an anarch vampire.
Yes. And what a wonderful joy of discovery we all get to experience. Please roll your dice. Difficulty is 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, damn. I did not think that was going to work. You lucky some. Wow. How do you feel right now, Cam?
Oh, a little, I feel like a little wired.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. How do you feel, Cam? You, the player, not your character.
Very excited not to find something out.
Fantastic. How does your character, Silas, feel in this moment?
Regret.
An exceptional amount of it, because you know what could have happened. You are well versed in blood sorcery and how the blood can be used and manipulated and affect other people. You're very glad that nobody saw you fuck up. But now you know what this tastes like. And it is amazing. You feel a rush of strength in you now. The beast wants more of it. The beast wants you to drain this thing dry, here and now. And then you see 2 of your compatriots attempt to push it out the back of a van. So, you're going to, I believe the last action you were taking in our very exciting scene, you maniacs, where you're going to try to push this person back out the back of the van.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, in order to do this, you will both need to get at least 2 successes. In order to do this and save your backpack, you will need 3.
Okay.
All right? Please roll strength and let's say athletics.
Okay.
Actually, we're going to hold that for just a moment because another action is taking place at the same time. I believe at the end of the last session, somebody said, "I'm gunning it." Who might that have been?
Oh, I know.
Corey!
There's some more motorbikes. Just
Right ahead
right
of you.
ahead of me, stopped on the road.
Because you were being chased by 3 individuals.
I thought it was 2, but it might be 4. Who knows?
Who knows? One's definitely in the back of the van right now, but 2 are ahead of you, clearly within line of sight and line of van. You gun it.
I gun it.
Excellent. Please roll.
Oh man.
I'm going to make this straight Dex plus drive. Your hunger dice does count.
Dex. Hunger.
Depending on the result of this roll, makes your rolls either easier or harder.
Makes sense.
I rolled pretty good on mine.
Fantastic. I'm happy for you.
Making sure my numbers are correct. 3 Dex, 2 drive, 2 hunger. 3, 2, extra 1. Okay.
Ready?
Oh no.
Did it again. It's a messy crit.
No. You did not.
I did. I got a 10 on a hunger dice and a 10 on a normal dice. I mean, 5 successes.
Who do you want this to be up to?
Oh, please.
Me?
Yes, go right ahead.
All right. This is going to make your jobs harder, so please increase the difficulty of your respective rolls by 1, which means you will need 3 to get them out. Actually, I'm sorry, decrease them by 1, but I'm going to ask you to roll something else to make sure that you don't follow them out of the back of the van.
Okay.
Yes, because this van's headed right to hell, just straight to hell.
Okay.
And just as a point of curiosity, what's Silas doing at this moment? Aside from trying not to freak out successfully.
Silas probably would have, in order to make his mistake, I'm assuming that there was only blood on the person,
Correct.
or had there been like a spray of blood and there's like a Silas-shaped silhouette on the windshield?
No spray of blood. No, it was just the helmet is cracked. This person is beginning to change into something, which, by the way, for those of you trying to push them out the back, is filled with the sounds of bones cracking.
Gross.
Yes, it is not great.
I don't like this.
So Silas would have had to go around the side. And then he would be in the front seat on the panel, having spider walked across the ceiling, basically, to get away.
Okay. Do you literally have spider walk?
No, I
Okay.
didn't take that ritual.
Okay, so you just you're crawling into the front seat.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Excellent.
Like
For
into the footwell.
For the rest of the scene, by the way, because of the blood that you just drank, you get an automatic success on all your strength checks.
Oh, handy.
Yes. Which you are not using, which is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. So you're in the front seat and just going let's do it.
No, he said he was hiding in the footwell.
In the footwell.
Like it tried to get as far away as humanly possible.
Okay, so you are hiding in the footwell. Yes?
Yeah.
Good. Yep, you're hiding in the footwell. Excellent. You are greeted by a mess of papers as she guns it. Many things happen at the same time. You're greeted by a mess of papers because she guns it so hard, the glove compartment flies open.
Yeah.
What's in there?
Spare napkins,
Yep.
cables for routing audio, recharging things, maybe,
I'm assuming like a fossilized bag full of Twizzlers.
a brick of nibs.
Yeah, like nail polish.
Oh yeah,
Or like
nail polish,
moisturizer?
lipstick, some loose makeup, maybe some of the powdery stuff like a compact, but that's been opened.
Perfect.
So it's just like knocked.
Excellent. All right, I'm going to ask for one more roll, and then we're going to describe the scheme based on that roll. So, first, your strength and athletics roll to get the person out of the van. How many successes?
Messy critical.
No.
I had 2 10 on the blood die, but
On the hungers?
just the 1 10,
So you have a 10 on the blood die.
and then 1 success on the non-blood.
Okay, but the non-hunger die is not a...
No.
Oh, okay. Then you're fine. Nothing bad happens. Yep, you just got 2 successes. Excellent. This is your first time losing control, good sir.
Okay.
Your very first time. I'm going to say, do you want to describe this, or would you like me to? Or would you like Heather to? Because she's
Trying to
involved
think
in
of
the
what,
scene as well.
because like Oliver would have just been like, he hears the bone cracking, and he sees like this thing turning into another thing.
Yep.
And I'm just like, he just like hits it. Yeah.
I would imagine you kind of like stand up in the van and brace yourself as the van is rocketing forward and just punt it out the back.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's the action that you want to take.
Yes.
So the thing you want to have happen is person out back of van.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, excellent. So what I'd like you to do, if you'd be so kind, because this gentleman, this very large gentleman, is definitely getting this person out of the back of the van. We also need to make sure that they don't take you out of the back of the van as well. So if you'd be so kind as to roll an opposed, and you're going to roll this as well, if you don't mind, strength athletics,
Yeah.
and then dexterity, and he said quickly pulling up the character sheet to look at the skills. Well, we'll do strength athletics versus dex athletics.
Okay.
Whoever gets more successes, their thing happens. I'm not going to say wins or succeeds, because
3.
3?
I only have 1 success.
You only have 1. Fantastic. So, boy. You, in Footwell, a bunch of stuff around you. You're just hiding. Everything is around you, spilled out onto the floor. You have attempted to touch the road with your foot as you see these 2 gentlemen mounted on bikes before you. You get a split second of same thing as in earlier when he looked in the front in the first session and went, oh no. You have the same kind of moment. You're like, okay, let's get, oh no. His face turns wicked. Fangs extend so fast they pierce his bottom lip. His hands become as claws, and he almost scoops you and this thing out the back. Tips it up over, using the momentum of the van rocketing forward to get them out, and boots the man and the back door off, because neither one of you opened it, which was going to be part of this process, but you don't have time anymore. So the man is out, tumbling with this door down the street as the van rockets forward. Please roll a Dex athletics check for me. Difficulty 2.
Oh, that's... Yeah.
Hunger
Not
dice
good.
does count.
Oh, 2 successes.
2 successes. You manage to, at the very last moment, grab 2 of the handholds that are in the back to keep yourself from going out of the back of the van.
Truly,
Now, I'm sorry?
the holy shit handle.
The holy shit handles, and you grab one of each, and you are barely hanging out the side.
Yeah.
Please describe what happens to the 2 people on the bikes in front of you.
Red
So
mist,
like
red mist.
it's a 2-lane highway.
It is.
There's a barrier between the lanes. The
Not
bikes, not here. Sweet. The bikes have like pulled sideways. To,
Yes,
like,
they went and
they
they
were
did
like-
that cool, like Akira.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and they were winging
They were
it.
like, whoa,
Yep,
what's
they're
happening
like,
back
"Whoa."
there?
Yep, absolutely. They've begun to draw weapons.
I'm just gonna aim for middle mass on the one on the right and just
Okay.
gun it. And so I guess he basically like scoops and the body goes up and over and the bike just kind of remains latched onto the front of the van.
It does. Sparks are flying up all over the front of this van. The person has tumbled up over the top, and you hear the and you're like, oh, there's a guy, as you're hanging out the back.
Yeah.
You watch the man kind of like looking up, going over the top. The front of your van cracks. It's difficult to see out the front, so you're going to be taking a penalty to drive checks from here on out. Also, you're not going as fast as you'd like because you're dragging a motorcycle.
Yep.
What's Jessica think of all this?
Jessica's trying to hang on to anything
Excellent.
to stay in the van.
Marvelous.
That anything might just be Oliver at this point.
That is correct. Yep. Yes. There is a tiny vampire latched to the back of your pants.
All right.
Nope. You're still kind of in the
zone?
In
So I
the
don't
zone.
even
Yeah.
get it.
You're screaming out the back of this van. Like, it's not AC/DC, but the caveman song where they're like, yeah, you're just
You're hooked on a
screaming.
feeling.
Yeah. Yes, you are 100% hooked on a feeling. The force of your yelling you feel in this moment is the thing propelling the van forward.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Marvelous. Does your mighty steed have a name, by the way?
No. Oh,
Van Helsing.
It's a what? Pardon?
Van Helsing.
Van Helsing? Or like Van Damme?
I'm going to go with Van Dam.
Yeah, Van Damme.
Because Van Dam, did you splatter this guy?
Yeah.
Van Damme.
All right. So I'm at a penalty.
Van Damme might be a write-off at this point.
You begin to move forward. You pass the one person on the motorcycle who was from like a holster drawing a shot-off shotgun and just saw you take this van from zero to murder weapon in no time at all. And you pass and you're just like, he's just like, what the fuck? And you're just kind of like peeking up over the side, just, oh no.
Do I like hear the wind whistling
Yes.
across the barrel of the shotgun?
110%. It is very, very close. Yes, like an old-timey jug band. Absolutely.
I actually picture Silas like, I'm having a bad trip. Like, somebody needs to stop the bus.
Seeing down the barrel of the shotgun is like looking through the keyhole into God's bathroom.
And you've seen him taking a dump.
Like, I imagine your pupils are just like fully open, so you're just like seeing everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking into God's bathroom and you realize that it's not the keyhole that you're looking at. So, what's your next action?
There's one guy left, but I've got this bike stuck to the front of my van,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna find a side road to pull off of so that I can probably see if I can disentangle it or see if the guy's still following us.
Okay, I will allow you at a penalty to make a drive check to see if you can shake it off.
Sure. Oh, yeah, that would be lovely.
Yeah, let's try to Katy Perry the crap out of this.
One success.
That will not be enough. Unfortunately, you are just gunning it and sparks are coming off the side.
Yeah, and if I wobble the van, it just does nothing.
The van is absolutely wobbled. Like, I mean, it looks rad. So you've calmed down, you've come down, but you do see there's another person on a motorcycle driving it with one hand with a sawed-off shotgun kind of over the top, pulling up pretty much next to you. Is there anything that you'd like to do? You managed to save your, oh, I'm sorry, you got a messy crit? Your backpack's gone. Sorry.
No.
I know.
Man.
Well, it was the...
My tracksuit was in there.
Yeah, and it was because a lot of the guys at the Home Depot poker night, like they thought it'd be really funny. It was a Bob the Builder backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. Okay. So there's somebody driving up next to us.
Currently behind, looking to get up next to you. You had an action, Cam?
No, I was just wondering if my bag was still there.
You can't see it from the footwell.
Well, let's hope my luck holds.
Let's hope your luck holds.
I don't know. Oliver's just like, I don't know what to do. He's got a gun.
Back seat comes out.
Backseat comes out.
Yeah.
And Oliver just like crawls over and like, I guess grabs it and just
Well, the back seat comes out. You don't have to. You don't have a lot of strength, correct? What's your strength?
3.
3? Okay. You're good with technology, right?
Yes.
Do you want to perhaps make a check
Oliver.
to get the back
Yes,
seat
I
out and then
do.
hand it off? Excellent. So if you'll roll dexterity and technology,
Gives me 6.
pretty much as soon as she says back seat comes out, you're like, back seat comes out! And then Jessica's already like taking it apart.
I have a messy crit
What?
and 2 other successes.
Okay, before we started this game, what the fuck ritual did you all do? You're like, oh, we're playing Vampire for the first time. Let's just fuck with him.
Yeah.
Brand new dice.
I don't
do
know, man.
nothing.
It's just right here. I'm looking at it.
Damn it, you jumping Jehoshaphat. Okay, please make. Oh God. All right, what was your action? What did you want to have happen?
I just wanted to unlatch the seat properly so we didn't have to rip it right out of the van.
Well, you did it. Yep, you wanted to unlatch it, and it gave you just half a second of trouble. It didn't do exactly what you wanted it to do in that moment, and that is not a beautiful moment. So that latch had to be punished, and the beast rises up in you, and you just dug into the side of the van as if it were a handful of clay, ripped out the latch, and without looking, what you see is, and she hands you the entire back seat in one hand. And you're like, back seat comes out. Holy fuck. Yep.
Sure does.
Actually, Oliver just goes, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Oh. Yeah. How's he feel about seeing this kind of mousy, pretty girl just fucking house the entire back seat out and hand it to you one-handed like it were paper mache?
I think Oliver would be like, get it, girl.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, fuck yeah, awesome. All right. So you're going to throw the back seat?
Yeah, I'll like tip it out, I guess. Like,
Yep.
make
You
it-
now have a better view. You can see your bag.
Oh, good. Good. That's important to me.
Yeah, excellent. Cool. Corey, would you be so kind as to roll perception, or I'm sorry, excuse me. Let's go with wits awareness. Actually, wits drive. Let's go with wits drive.
Still a negative on the drive.
Yes, -1 on the drive.
Wits, drive. Drive still doesn't get the bonus for my specialty. Windows cracked for some reason. 3.
We'll never know. Even though you understand that you have a motorcycle like stuck to the top, you're not kicking over 35 kilometers right
Yeah.
now with this thing here,
No.
but you're still gunning it.
Yep.
This is not good for the van.
No.
But you're so skilled, and you know because you've transported gaggles of neighborhood kids in this van, you know how the weight goes. And you know, based on what's in this van, what it feels like. It feels a little heavy on the left.
Look at the left side mirror.
The gentleman that you hit is clinging to the side of the van.
We got a clinger on the left.
Door prize.
Yeah. What do you mean a clinger? What's a clinger?
You look over and there's like a half-bloodied Viking-looking dude kind of like plastered to the side of the van, just staring daggers at you, just like, ah. Oh, that's not good.
He has to come off, doesn't he?
Yes. Yes, he does.
He's right next to your face. You're
I
like,
do
what?
not want him
What?
here.
Shit.
How do the windows on the side look?
The windows on the side?
Like, is there like, you know what I mean? Like, are they roll down windows? Or
No,
are they like,
they're on the ones on the door just
On the
have that
sliding
little
door?
like,
Why
Yeah.
not just open the sliding door?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, just like
well, first,
fingers.
hold on
Yeah.
just 1 second. We've set up the scene. You're
Yes.
already in the middle of an action.
Yes.
I believe you are going to toss down there. You please roll wits and drive once again, just to make sure that you can get to where you want to be. You want to pull off, right?
Yeah,
You
I want
said?
to pull off on
Okay.
a side road.
Marvelous. 3? Marvelous. Excellent. I will keep that in mind. You wanted to throw the car seat at this person coming at you, correct? All right. So let's make that a... boy, give me just 1 second here. Cool. We'll make that, Dex melee. This is definitely a melee weapon.
That's not good. All right.
Or firearms, which is
No,
better.
Neither.
Neither? Great.
He's not a fighter.
Nope. Now, hold on just 1 second.
Yeah.
This is something that vampires can do. You can boost physical stats by rousing the blood. So you make a rouse check. So you're taking that risk. Do I get hungry or do I not? And depending on your blood potency, all of whom here has a blood potency of 1, means that you can boost 1 physical stat, 1 dot a turn for the rest of the scene. Would you like to do that? That will give you an extra dice.
I'm okay for now.
You're okay for now? Okay, you're just gonna, this is your only ammunition.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't want to take that risk?
No.
Okay, so you do not call upon the power of the blood,
No.
and you very mightily huck a whole van chair out the back.
Well, it's like I'm kind of just flipping it out, right? Like,
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you're flipping it out. If you'd boosted your strength, for example, you may actually be able to like shove it a little bit.
One success.
1 success?
Yeah.
That is unfortunately not enough. The chair goes out and just kind of goes like, have a seat. And the gentleman is able to fairly deftly, it's still a little bit wobbly, but you did buy some time before he catches up and is able to open fire. Okay. What are you doing?
If I'm aware that there's a
man under the van, what is your plan?
I would try to crawl over to the door, like the sliding door, and just open it
Okay.
and see if fingers come out the other side.
Okay, understood. So you open the door.
Yeah.
He is kind of halfway through, like on the side of the door. The door opens, but it's one of those power sliding ones. So I'm gonna have to make a roll for this gentleman to see if he's able to like kind of like scramble onto it, because he's got one hand in the rain rivet on the top and the other hand is on the handle, and that's how he's hanging on.
Okay.
So you're opening that and it's shifting his position. So he might dump off. He does dump off. You just very briefly are just like, yes. Did you want to say something or act in this moment?
I'm very sorry.
Sorry. Okay, so with a very Canadian apology, you pop open the side of the door and the man kind of like looks down, and then his hand slips, slick on blood, and tumbles to the pavement off into the distance.
I have a...
Yeah.
Ooh. Oliver's like, how fast is a werewolf?
How fast is a werewolf?
Somebody can roll intelligence occult to guess.
I'll roll intelligence
Excellent.
occult.
That's going to be a difficulty 5. You have a cult, don't you?
Yeah, but my special is in cryptids.
You can make an educated
I can make
guess.
an educated guess.
I will let you use your specialty in this case
Okay.
as well.
I also have 3 points in occult.
Excellent. You should definitely roll your occult.
And this is hunger dice as well.
Oh, yeah. It's always hunger dice. Except for willpower checks and initiative.
Happy hunger dice.
I have 3 successes.
Excellent.
I have...
Hold on. I was waiting for the other shoe to drop and for you to be like, I have 3 successes. It's a messy crit. Like, a messy crit, by the way, is always at least 4 successes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And it's not a bestial failure. Okay. The way that things have been going, when people are like, I've done this. Oh, by the way. Like,
4.
4? Okay, 4.
3.
3?
I don't really have a thing, so I didn't roll. Should I?
Oh,
still
that's
roll?
fine. No. It's only, if you want to take an educated guess how fast is a werewolf,
Nope.
no, fuck it. Yeah.
They're faster than what we are, I think, and that's I don't need any
He
more
yelled a
than that.
question. I'm supposed to teach him. I'm going to try to answer.
So you think back, because you said you had Game of Thrones in here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. So you've seen Game of Thrones?
Or I had Lord of the Rings in here.
Or Lord of the Rings. Oh,
But,
okay.
yeah.
Lord of the Rings, there's, big wolves and things like that in there. And you're like, it seems pretty fast. It seems pretty fast.
Seems fast.
Yeah, it seems fast. You're like, pretty fast probably if it wanted to be.
Yeah.
It gonna get you.
Let's go faster.
Yeah, like immediately you're just like, so here's the book that I read. We got to dip. Like,
Yeah.
Must go faster, must go faster.
Yeah.
All right, marvelous. Okay, but you do come to like a pull-off. However, there is still the matter of the gentleman behind you who remains on his motorcycle.
The shotgun.
The gentleman who fell off the van,
Uh-huh.
I don't suppose wound up in the path of the gentleman on the motorcycle.
Roll your dumb luck. Give me 4 successes.
So you only got 3, right?
Yep, I'll need crits.
Come on,
Yep.
baby.
No.
No, that did not happen.
Oh.
Dumb luck dice. So, no, but that was a very good question. Excellent question. And now those are the kind of questions that dumb luck is for precisely. Marvelous. All right. Good. Well, this is exciting.
Okay, I don't know what to do about the guy with the gun.
Is there anything else we can throw at him?
I don't
Maybe
have a
these
plan
DVDs?
either. I'm just gonna whip a 180 and drive back.
Are there still backpacks in front of me?
No,
There's like
Get the bike off in front. I'm gonna spin the van.
All right, hold on just one second. Corey has a dumb plan. Yeah?
Yeah, to get the bike off the front, I'm gonna spin the van and drive backwards.
yeah.
180.
I'm going to need to
Cool.
hang on to some things.
All right. So this seems like a good time to review difficulties. Just to give you an idea of how difficult a thing is and is not. I am not trying to discourage or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just want all of us to be like, oh, cool, I want to do this thing. It's going to be about this many successes. Give me just 1 second to pull up all of these rules. I was definitely not thinking that we would ever even use you absolute fucking maniacs.
Corey started it.
Oh, yes, you did.
Yeah.
Two messy criticals in one scene, one other messy critical over here. Yeah.
We've had 4, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had one
We had
too.
4
Hey.
with the rippy, with the damn.
I
Okay, so
passed my frenzy check.
difficulty of actions. So a routine.
Yeah.
That was the one that I was like, come on. Routine is 1 success, straightforward is 2, moderate is 3, challenging is 4, hard is 5, very hard is 6, nearly impossible is 7. So nearly impossible would be like finding one particular homeless person in the entirety of LA, for example. Moderate is replacing a car sound system or walking a tightrope,
Yeah.
for example. Like
I just
that's-
want to do an e-brake turn.
Yeah, you just want to
Really
do an e-brake
mundane.
turn at
Yeah.
35 miles an hour while driving that.
You wanna
So
whip
what?
Oh,
Shit.
miles. I was thinking
Oh, I'm
kilometer.
sorry,
I'm like,
kilometers
that's
per hour. Yeah, kilometers.
that's
Yep,
like
35
residential
kilometers per hour.
zone.
100%. So Heather,
Yes.
how difficult do you think this might be?
Oh, at least a moderate, but probably hard.
I'm going to say that's hard. That's going to be 5 successes.
Oh, okay.
Because you want to do a 180 and get the bike off the front, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, anything.
How many dice are you rolling?
I'm rolling 5 dice. So I'm definitely gonna
Easy
have
5 successes. Are
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to rouse, I think, for that.
I think that's a very fine plan. And also keep in mind that you can take superficial willpower damage, also known as spending a willpower
right,
point,
willpower.
to re-roll 3 non-hunger dice of any roll that you wish.
Hunger. So yeah, I've got.
So if you have a dice pool that's
So
only
we'll
hunger dice, what you get is what you get. Okay?
So-
you're going to rouse the blood.
Rouse the blood.
Marvelous.
2.
2. How hungry are you now?
A 2.
A 2. Okay. A good. So
So-
you're at 2 hunger total.
I'm at 2 hunger, and I just rolled a 2 on a rouse.
Now you're at 3 hunger.
Now I'm at 3 hungry.
The beast is exulting within you.
Yeah.
It has gotten a head of steam already. It's gotten to act, to kill almost, or at least attempt. It's having a great time. But now it wants its reward. Your action.
Okay. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. That's 3 successes.
3 successes.
Yeah.
You may take superficial willpower damage to reroll 3 of those dice if you wish.
Does it add to the success pool, or
It does not. You reroll 3 of the dice, which means you have another chance for a crit.
Yeah, I do have a chance for a crit. Yeah, I'll take a willpower.
Okay. So superficial willpower damage, this is reflected to the emotional strength and the emotional damage. You know, every once in a while you're like tossing a baseball or something and you just kind of make that little extra effort to get it where you need it to be.
Nope.
Nope?
Nope.
Okay. How many successes?
3.
3? Okay, and the difficulty was 5.
Yep.
I will allow you, and here's another lovely mechanic, to succeed at a cost.
Yes, please.
Deal.
I forgot what it was like to play with you. You were just like, you know what? I have no feelings, nor do I care about the people that I make. Fuck it. Dear Lord. Okay, so succeed at a cost. Would you like to hear the bargain, or are you just going to
Yeah,
go
please.
for it?
Let me know.
Okay, all right. Okay. Let me know so I can make a choice, or I've already made the choice and I'm just hearing about it.
I've mostly made the choice. If it's something like, okay, there's a baby on the side of the road. you
No,
also
there
have
is
to kill
no.
the baby.
No.
That's a different thing.
That is a different thing entirely.
It's more I want to hear what it is so that I can act appropriately based on what the.
What if you double checked and the werewolf was a baby?
Oh no.
Yes, it's,
Baby's got a
it's one of its
shotgun.
forms. Wolf man, wolf, big wolf, man, baby. That's it. Yep, that's a wear top.
It's like the Sphinx's riddle that walks on 4 legs.
Yeah.
It's like it's all 4 legs.
Yep. Jesus. So succeed at a cost is you can do this action,
Okay.
but you'll automatically take a hunger, which
Okay.
will put you
At 4. Yeah.
which means that anytime you smell blood, you'll have to make a frenzy check.
And there's blood in the van.
Oh, yes.
And what is a frenzy check? What do I roll for that?
Cam, you just
You
looked this
roll
up.
willpower
Okay.
against a difficulty that Jacob will give to you, but
Okay.
for me it was 4, plus 1/3 of your humanity in bonus dice, rounding down.
A third of my, so that would be
You have
1.
7
I have
humanity?
7. Yeah.
So you would get 2 dice.
2 days. Third. Yes. 6. 2. Yes. Okay.
Yes. The
All right,
difficulty,
yeah.
the difficulty would be 2.
I accept. I want to get this bike off the front so that I can drive fast.
Excellent. That happens, and the beast gives you what you need. You give you what you need. The beast is not a separate thing. It is a part of you in this moment. You see with absolute clarity. The world becomes quiet, everything becomes sharper, and you can feel everything in this van. What is Jessica doing in this moment of frozen time?
Hanging on to probably like the door, one of the door thingies.
Okay. On the unopened side, I would imagine.
I'm near an open door.
You are.
So, let's see. There's the holy shit handle,
Yes.
and there is whatever is here.
Yes. Yep. You have your
Hopefully
hand.
that's not like a floor mat. That's something structural.
It's going to be an ice scraper sticking out of the back pocket of the driver's seat.
Okay. Hopefully it's in one of those like net
It is.
back seats.
It is.
Yes, okay.
Oliver is looking for things to throw at the person on the motorcycle.
The first thing that comes to mind is Jessica.
Isn't there backpacks?
The first thing that comes to mind is Jessica.
Oh, okay. That's a weird thought. That kind of scares Oliver. Yeah.
You're still coming down from a messy crib.
Yeah.
This moment, as your fellow players have described, is frozen in time. And then everything speeds up. It happens at once. You don't have a clutch. This is definitely an automatic.
Oh, yes.
But you kick the e-brake. And all of you kind of see this happen. This suburban mom handles this van like she's goddamn fucking Toretto from Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
She car wizards this shit, kicks the e-brake, one hand just DJs the very broken at this point steering wheel with the 2 handprint indents and turns the entire van around, the centrifugal force carrying all of you in slow motion backwards. Roll your dumb luck.
Oh, no.
4.
Oh, yes.
As all of you are taken back further and deeper into the van, Jessica landing on Silas. Yes, landing on Silas. Oliver, you're just pretty much back on your keister, kind of back up against the the back seats as well. As in the front, the motorcycle pops off. The last thing you see, because you're hanging out the back, the last thing you see is it turn, and the guy is just kind of taking this bead on this old army bike and just goes, huh? What? Oh, shit. As his friend's bike is the last thing that he sees.
As I take my hand off the e-brake, I want to like flip him the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, excuse me. As his friend's bike is the second to last thing he sees, your one-fingered salute being the last. It splatters him. And when I say splatters, I mean this is something out. None of you have seen anything like this except out of a horror movie.
Gross.
And I don't know whether or not you feel good with it or not good with it, but all of you feel a slight pang of hunger as you see a red mist spray in the air. You flip them off, and you see a small spark as you're driving backwards, and both of the bicycles ignite and explode. And then you see a shadow jump through the flame.
But
It's very large.
Oh,
It's very white.
oh,
It's very angry.
oh.
As you are driving backwards, being chased by a wolf the size of a cow.
Oh,
oh dear.
drive faster.
Just straight up back. I assume you can absolutely turn the bike back around.
Yeah, I do want to turn back.
Yep, yeah, you absolutely
I was like
turn back
gonna
around.
plan to like leisurely do like a little 3-point turn, but this is nope.
Absolutely.
Still an emergency zone.
And I would say, and wouldn't you agree with me, Cam, that this would be a good time for that frenzy check?
Oh no.
Corey.
Right, I remember that.
on,
That
Corey.
is a thing that happens. So
You
it's
do, Corey.
willpower.
I believe in you. Please don't.
Please, frenzy.
This
Willpower.
would be, specifically, there are 3 types of frenzy. A fury frenzy, a terror frenzy, and a hunger frenzy. This, with all of the blood in the air, and as hungry as you are, this would definitely be a hunger frenzy at difficulty 2.
And it's, the hunger dice don't affect
No,
this?
hunger dice do
so
not.
it's just a big dice pool.
It's just a big dice pool, yep.
Looking for 6 and higher.
Absolutely. And it's your current willpower. You spent one
Yep.
willpower. Okay, good.
Got crit. Yeah, we're good.
How many?
2 10s and a 6 and a 7.
Okay, so that's 6.
Does
2
every...
10s, 2 10s is 4. A 6 and a 7 is 2 more.
Yes, okay.
So yeah,
6.
6. Excellent. I'm actually going to call that enough successes to overcome the hunger that you're back down to 3.
Thank you.
The gift that it's not that you fed,
No.
it's that you have mastered yourself so well, you've tamped down the beast just a little bit more and come out the better for the bargain that you had made. For now.
Drive faster, drive faster, drive faster.
The wolf stops. And as it steps and you turn back around, shifts back into that man. Fully clothed, looking no worse
Helmet?
for wear. No, helmet's broken, cracked,
Yep.
off. Looking no worse for wear except for some of the damage that his clothing took. Charms and accoutrement all over him. And the last thing you see as you peel away is him going,
10 and 2.
and then as you turn around, you just see him wave at you as she drives away.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, do you know that person?
I think we can talk about this.
Like, serious? Is that actually what you're yelling?
Yeah.
You see him chuckle a little bit, like legitimately chuckle. And then because you got such a huge amount of successes on the insight check before, here's where it pays off.
Okay.
2 more men walk out of the fire. On fire, They look fucked up,
Right.
but they're healing.
Yeah.
Not fast, because fire is bad for everybody. Fire's bad for everybody. Fire's very bad for you. Fire's very bad for whatever the hell these things are. Lupines. You've heard the word lupines. But they're here. And they saw you. They're coming after you. Apparently.
That's bad, right?
That's very bad.
Yes,
That's-
probably.
Oh, that may be why nobody came back. Who came here?
Wait, what?
Sheriff Jackson did tell you a little bit about that. Tripathy did tell you a little bit about
Okay.
that this is new. And you're new. You're the very first person that they sired on the island. They got special dispensation. You are his eyes and ears here on the island. The Primogen, the child of a Primogen, over in Vancouver. How fortunate and lucky are you?
I'm going to write him a letter.
Yeah.
Did I
Yes.
get anything for my trouble on the taste for blood? Does that give me any information on somebody who isn't a vampire?
No.
No? Okay.
No. Taste for blood will help you trace back lineage.
Okay.
It's a werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got that.
Okay.
That's pretty much what you get.
Okay.
How many successes did you get on that?
I didn't even get to roll it.
Oh, I thought you were I didn't know you were doing the Tremere ritual or the blood sorcery power. I thought you were just going like, yeah.
Yeah, no. That was
cool.
that was why I did that.
Well, excellent. I think that's a very, very fine thing for us to do. So let's make that a roll, shall we?
All right.
And learn what we can learn.
Oh. Okay. 3 successes.
3 successes. Excellent. Okay.
No.
Just
Yeah,
3
no.
successes. All right.
Managed not to waken the beast on that one.
I have never, in all of my years of running vampires, seen that many like criticals and botches in one go. Like critical successes or bestial failures. In previous editions, they were called botches. Ever.
you know what, Jacob? You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. You know, it's nice to know that this advanced age of my tabletop career, I can still be surprised.
Yeah,
And it's always with you fuckers. So, 3 successes. You recall the flavor of the blood. And it is what you have learned of one of the 4 humors, sanguine. It is
Yeah, that tracks.
happy, almost, in its rage.
Right.
It is anger personified, pure, whole, and complete. It's the kind of anger that gets shit done. You know that this creature is not one of your kind, having sampled blood of various types in your training, brought to you by your sire.
Right.
And anything further, you cannot grasp. The last thing that you taste upon your tongue is almost an electric hum, like you had eaten too many Pop Rocks.
Or licked a 9-volt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you're very inconspicuously driving a very fucked up van. Where?
The van is extremely messed up, so I might just detour towards a smaller community
All
of
right.
island. Like,
Yep.
instead of like coming down to Victoria, peel off to either like Langford, or actually go home to Souk.
Okay. All right. So you're going to go home to Souk.
Yeah, park it in the garage.
The van's making quite a bit of noise. And you're going into a suburban neighborhood in Souk, kicking up sparks and rattling around. You are surprised that Van Damme has been able to fight this hard.
It's okay, girl. It's okay.
I don't think I have anywhere that we can hide.
It's fine. I got it.
You got it?
I can cab the rest of the way.
No, I'm supposed to help you here, so I'm gonna
Is anyone going to tell me exactly what that was? Those were werewolves, right?
Yeah,
What does
those were
that mean?
werewolves.
Why were they after us?
They don't like us.
Oh.
Just generally.
Like-
on principle.
Us specifically or us?
Us in general,
Us.
the editorial us,
Oh.
the class of vampire.
Okay.
We're
Still
saying-
weird to hear out loud, but
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
It's weird to say it out loud.
Yeah.
But they don't like us
oh, okay. Why?
because we're monsters.
But
I know what you're going to say,
Yeah.
which is that they're monsters.
yeah.
They would have a. They don't prey on humans.
Oh.
And that's as much as you know,
Okay.
with 3 dots of occult.
Yeah.
Yep. As far as you know, they don't prey on humans?
Yeah.
They got big teeth, though.
Yeah. Like they definitely eat something,
Yeah.
but they seem to take exception to us.
Okay.
Jessica has been quiet during this whole thing. And that seems to be a fairly unnatural state for her. Does she have anything to say now?
I'd like to go home. I do not trust you.
I'm just driving. You,
You broke your van? Seems
just gonna turn on the radio.
Radio's as clear as a bell.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's working
It's
fine.
AM radio. It's only tuned
radio
to
is
AM.
clear as a bell. Yes.
Guys, like dealing with my parents.
I check on my bag.
Your bag is fine.
I take it out of the back where there is nothing between it and the open road.
Just kind of sit and hug
Yeah,
it.
this is everything I own in the world.
Yes. There's only 2 seats left in the back. The
Oh, I
rest
get
of them
one
are
of
gone.
I'm sitting on one of those.
Yep.
I'm sitting on the. Actually, I'll claim her up into the front seat.
Yeah, sure.
I think this is a good moment for everyone to make sure that you're still all here.
Yes.
All of you came out of that utterly unscathed.
Yeah.
The van took most of that damage.
yeah.
The Van Dam severely damaged.
So, I'm kind of confused about what we're supposed to be doing.
Well, I was charged with keeping track of you all, and
Yeah.
specifically in your case, Oliver, kind of giving you a run through of how things work so you don't end up at the hospital.
Oh. And this is how things work?
No, this is
Sometimes.
Is it like this every night?
no, this is unusual.
Okay.
This is
Yeah,
exceptional.
I've never had any of this happen. It's why I'm very unhappy
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, my
I'm just-
intent was to just run through some safety tips and how-tos to take care of yourself and your feeding areas and, uphold the masquerade and avoid calling attention to yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And the masquerade's the thing that we're not supposed to talk about.
The masquerade is the participatory illusion that we are all
That we don't
part in.
exist.
That
yeah.
we don't exist.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if we exist, the humans would not like that.
Yeah. Okay. Do the werewolves do the same thing?
I don't
they have a
think we know
masquerade?
anything about werewolves.
I don't talk to them.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay.
That seemed pretty out in the open.
Yeah. Well, I'm learning.
You are.
Yeah.
So, have you decided where you're going to be? You're just going to kind of park away from your house a little bit and then have everybody over?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Maybe I light the van on fire and then later report it stolen or something.
I mean,
Like,
there is crime.
there is crime.
There is crime.
Drive it into the sea. Maybe push it down a ravine. Yeah, that's it. I'll park by a ravine on the side of the highway, and then we'll just push it in.
And then,
That'll be fine.
and then walk to your house.
Walk to our house. Yes.
Fantastic. Does anybody object or have anything to say about this plan?
Oliver does, but he keeps his mouth shut.
Fantastic.
Yeah, as long as the DVDs are going with it, I don't care.
Good.
Oliver saves the Lord of the Rings DVDs.
He just pockets them,
Yeah.
just like, these are
We're
mine
just
now.
gonna throw them away.
Hey, yeah. Don't waste it.
Yeah.
Now,
I will take a shirt out of my bag and try to remember all the surfaces on the van that I've touched.
oh, well, that's excellent.
Just like,
Scrub them down.
yeah, so that my fingerprints are not all over the stolen van.
Yes, and that would be a concern if you were alive.
Yeah, no,
You do
and-
not produce oils.
no, I
You
don't,
do
do
not
I?
leave fingerprints.
Oh, well, that's really good.
She did on the steering wheel, but that was more of an imprint
Yeah.
than anything.
Yeah.
I might just rip the steering wheel off
I think that's a fine plan.
until it comes off.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Just wrenched back and forth and it comes off. Do you have potence?
No.
Interesting. Excellent. Potence is the physical discipline of strength. It's just I strong now without having to rouse the blood. There's a bunch of various powers, up to and including I punch the ground and everyone fall
Oh,
down.
sorry.
now.
Yes, I do have potence.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Excellent. And what was your power in potence?
Soaring leap.
Ah, soaring leap. Okay,
Yes.
excellent. That's what
I forgot that I didn't take presents. That was one. Yes.
Got it. Understood. All right. Excellent. So, everybody's on board with push Van Damme down a ravine
Yep.
and walking to your house.
I feel that I'd be outvoted here, but yeah, sure, why not? I mean, I guess this is how we roll
Yes.
in Victoria.
One of my discipline powers, it lets me talk to animals.
Yes, it does.
Can I find like a bird or something to scout for us? Is that a thing that I can do?
You can talk to animals. Do you have the power that allows you to call them to you?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, it's called Feral Whisper. I think it's just like I can call one kind of
you
animal.
can call one
to
kind of
me.
animal. Yes, you 110% can do that. There are quite a few blackbirds and owls around at this time of night.
I guess since I'm new, I'm just going to try to find every bird that I can.
Oh, no, stop. What are you doing?
Oh,
No. There's I apologize.
Oh, sorry.
I don't mean to know you, but there's no unless you're physically going like this.
I think Oliver just like closes his eyes and like.
That's fine. Yes, I thought you were just like bird. But if you're doing an action, you can absolutely interrupt and be like, "What the fuck?"
Especially after birds start
Yes.
to like congregate around him.
Well, yes, and also you know that he is a kaitive.
Yes.
And they have a wild mix of what the fuck ever. Yeah, and you could be like, "What are you doing? What can you do? What are you doing?" That's
Yeah.
fine. Yep, please
Yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead.
Oliver, stop. What are you doing?
Oh,
What-
okay. So there's this thing I can do where I can like find animals,
And then an owl lands on his shoulder,
and I'm trying to find every bird
and then
nearby.
a blackbird.
why?
and then a
Because I
very
want them
sleepy
to
parrot.
find
It's
out where
weird.
Oh, is this not good?
no, I think it's real cool. I'm gonna.
What?
Can I
Seagull.
have some of the feathers?
I want to see if we can find where the werewolves are.
Another owl,
It's back down the highway.
squirrel.
Squirrel.
Like we drove off a ways,
Okay.
right? Are you? Yeah, yeah. You can.
So you're saying I just
scout.
look? Are you
thought you were
saying
gonna
I
like
look really
scout
silly right
ahead
now?
for
And,
like a
Badger.
route.
Yeah.
the camera pans over and there's just birds and like
A
animals all
squirrel.
around.
There's like a badger next to your foot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
We've never done this really before.
Yeah.
Like, this is unsettling.
Yeah.
They just came to you.
Yeah.
No, please. Can you just help me siphon
Is this,
some
like,
gas out of the
good?
tank? Can you help me siphon some gas out of the tank so that I can
Yeah,
light
but
this
is
up?
this good?
The birds?
Yeah.
We don't need the bird unless
you
you're
do
hungry.
this?
Like
No,
I'm
no,
hungry.
that's not something
Sure.
I do.
Can we all do different things?
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you're hungry, we can just go
Well,
to
what
a
can
truck
you do?
stop. We can.
All the birds, as soon as you point, everything flies away.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can you do?
I can hold it together.
I'm picking up feathers.
Have you spent any willpower?
No.
All right. You get a free reroll at some point.
Like, was I last in line at the powers line? Like, all I can call it, it's a badger.
Off into the woods.
There's a
I
little
mean,
quail.
that's really nice.
Yeah.
They don't like me.
I guess.
I kind of miss animals sometimes.
No, I think it's great. I'm picking up some feathers, getting some free craft supplies.
Just
All right.
Hey, feathers are in this year?
so
Yeah.
you push Van
I
Dam
did want to light it on
Yep.
fire.
and light it on fire.
I wanted to siphon some gas out, light it on fire, and maybe leave it on the side of the road.
This seems excessive.
On fire in a ravine.
Either or, it was kind of.
Is this up to me?
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
No
And-
fire, no fire, no
No
fire,
fire,
no
no
fire,
fire.
no fire,
Okay,
no fire,
no fire, okay,
no fire.
no fire.
It is the
Fire bad, fire bad.
It's the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might spread. You're right.
Fire bad.
Yeah,
Fire.
we've
I
got a
want
lot
you
of.
to think
Okay,
about
okay, you've
how
talked
bad
me out of
fire
it.
is.
All right. If we just head up the road a bit, there's like a 24/7 liquor store, gas station we can stop at. Maybe we can check out the washrooms there for just a quick bite.
She's not looking great.
Bite means, oh, not like,
Yeah,
Well, kind of, but
like what?
You can call that badger back and give it to her.
do you want me to?
A badger?
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh, is that weird too?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
What does it even taste like? Is it like
You've got a
dirt,
couple
or is
of
it like
hours.
just eating moss?
I've never bitten a human.
You've got some
how are
time.
you how are
got some
you
time?
how are you here? How are you standing? What have you been doing with your time?
Well,
I'm assuming that this conversation is taking place as you are
Walking away.
Walking.
walking
Yeah.
away. Yes. Yep.
sometimes
Absolutely.
I just find like I'll go to like a farm and bite a cow.
Go to a farm and bite a cow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that weird? Nobody else does that?
it's
No,
kind of
that's-
gross.
It's a little gross. It's okay. It's okay not to judge you. It's okay if you want to do that.
You two are like, that's fucking gross.
It's really disgusting.
Yeah.
It's just it's not it's more of an acquired taste.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's what I do. I don't feel comfortable biting another human.
That's fine. That's fine.
I shouldn't say another human because technically I'm not a human anymore.
Yes, you're
I guess.
dead.
Yeah.
You arrive at the gas station.
Okay. You all can just hang around out here if you don't need anything. I'm
Yeah,
just
sure.
gonna-
I'll just hang out around here. That's
gonna
fine.
pop in quick.
Oh, I go get some beef jerky.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. He's just like
He's just walking in
yeah.
with me.
Yeah. He pops right in and gets some beef jerky. What's Jessica doing? How's she feeling? Around here.
I'm staying outside. I don't want to be near either of them.
Yep.
This guy wants to buy food.
He's gonna.
It's just
You're watching him do it.
disgusting.
Put my bag down
Ugh.
on some grass.
Yep.
Sit on the bag.
Yep.
Silas,
Lean back.
please tell me that you're normal.
I'm normal.
Thank you.
Jessica, right?
Yes.
Is this typical for around here?
I haven't hung out with that many vampires.
Oh,
I
okay.
really only know my sire,
Oh, okay.
You'd be more likely to use the word kindred.
kindred.
Kindred?
You definitely would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's your sire, by the way?
Tripathy.
Oh, I know. Okay, good. I just don't know if I want him to know.
Is that a rude question?
Yeah, a little bit. It
Little
depends.
bit, little
it
bit,
really
little
depends.
familiar? Little
It's
familiar?
a little too familiar to be like,
Okay,
oh,
let's
who's your
roll that
sire?
back.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's roll
Okay.
that back. Is knowing your sire unusual around here?
Yeah.
I don't see him much.
Okay.
He doesn't hang around here a lot. It's not fancy enough for him.
I take out like a sheet of paper that has my hotel written on it. Do you know this place?
Oh, yeah. That's it's actually not very far from where I hang out.
Okay.
Hilton Executive.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean it's got big words, like it's got nice words on it, right?
Yeah.
I know the chain.
Yep. Yep. So,
So
You are-
ideally, there's like a trucker with like a sleeper cab here parked, just snoozing
Yeah,
in his
ideally
vehicle.
there is.
Ideally,
Do you know what that sounds like?
dumb luck.
Yeah.
All right.
Except, hold on. Who hasn't rolled dumb luck this session? Hey, I'm gonna let him roll it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
There's no blood dice, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Dumb luck's just it's my own little house rule. It's like ideally there's this. Let's find out.
So many needs like just a quick snack, a little,
Yep.
a little,
Just a little nipper.
a little pick me up.
Yep.
Oh, 2 successes.
2 successes. There is in fact a trucker sleeping in a truck.
Sweet.
It is locked.
Poop.
3 successes would have been unlocked. 1 successes, they would have been awaked. Awaked?
I mean, you could open that, right?
We could probably try to pull the door off the hinges, but that seems
It's gonna draw a lot of attention to us.
Would it
just.
would it make sense for someone with the Sandman predatory type to have a dot or 2 in security?
Insecurity? I do have a dot, or
Larceny or
Larceny. Sorry.
larceny. Yes.
Larceny?
Yeah. I've got
good.
that. I've got larceny.
Yeah.
I can larceny.
You can definitely jimmy this lock.
Oh yeah. I can just.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
Yep. Yep.
All right. So larceny and.
Larceny and Dex. Dex is pretty much, anything that requires subtle manipulation. Strength is anything that requires force. Stamina requires anything that you have to endure.
Two.
2? Just 2.
And a failure on hunger.
That's
A
fine.
1 on a hunger.
Nope, that's fine.
Sure.
If you get a 1 on a hunger and any other success, you're totally great.
Yeah. 2.
If you get a 1 on a hunger and no other successes, that's very bad.
You wait and made me want to look back at him. Like, count them again.
Yeah, you just take a look. Okay, good, excellent. Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. So, you're able to pop the lock. And they stir a little bit, but do not wake. Marvelous. So you're going to take enough. If you want to do it quickly, that's 1.
Yep.
If you
Just
want to
quick.
take some time,
Just
that's
quick.
2. Okay? Just real quick, is anybody, look out, is anybody watching this?
Nope.
I mean,
That's gross.
yeah, no, I would, if I know that Joe has wandered off looking for a snack, I would
Yes.
probably be like trying to keep eyes
Okay.
and just make sure that nobody else sees anything.
Okay.
But I kind of trust her to, be discreet.
Okay.
Although, actually, knowing that what just happened, I would probably be keeping a more attentive eye on her. Just to make sure that, maybe she's not in a state of mind to be discreet.
Very smart. All right. Most excellent. You were able to feed. The cab that you kind of crawled into is hot. Smells. The noise of the CPAP machine, now that you've opened the door, is near deafening. But feeding, you almost remember what a potato chip tastes like.
Oh, it's a little bit of salty, greasy.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
You'd really like to take a nap after.
Oh, it'd be so good to just lay down.
It would. Especially on this fleshy pillow.
Fleshy pillow. Just the white noise of the CPAP machine going. Can't even snore because air is being forced into his lungs.
You have half a thought of how difficult would it be to sunproof a truck cab?
How difficult would it be? All right, so I'm just gonna close it.
Yep. You finish feeding, you lock the door back up, and rejoin everybody.
Walk back to the group.
Yep. Back to
You've
the
got
group.
some jerky. It's gonna be like, no, I will not have you vomiting in my van. Oh,
But-
wait. Sorry, never mind.
Was there a license plate on the back door that we threw at the werewolves?
Yes.
It would have been on the bumper, or would
On
it
the
be on the
bumper?
door?
Oh, that.
Oh, it
I
depends
think
on what
the
kind of
license plate is usually on the door.
Sometimes it's on the bumper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
it's on the bumper.
Roll dumb luck.
Do you want it to be or not?
No, no, I don't want it to
You want it to be on the van that we just left?
I want it to be on the van that we just left rather than easily legible on the forehead of somebody who wants to kill us.
Yeah.
2 successes.
Excellent. It's on the bumper.
Good.
Sweet.
Yeah, fantastic.
Like,
Nice job.
You just put a sheet of paper on that guy's forehead and rub a crayon on it.
Yeah.
We have to find them.
This is where they live.
Ha ha! Good. All right, excellent. You actually, you were given a letter.
Oh,
Somebody that was going to help you find some real estate.
good.
Somebody that owes your sire some favors. But you have to do this kind of under the radar because they're definitely an anarch.
Oh,
Their name is Chains, spelled with a Z,
okay.
Sick.
and they own a junkyard here.
Okay.
You don't have to do this now. I'm just telling you this is a thing that you have, and this is the thing that you were sent over to do. And you were instructed to help the Tremere do this because Tripathy owes your sire Theo a favor, a boon. Boons, by the way, are kind of the currency of the vampiric world. I do a favor for you, you do a favor for me. In some cities, it's very formalized. In others, like anarch-held domains, it's definitely like, are you as good as your word? And they can be small boons to like life boons. So up to and including, the sun's about to come up, can I crash here? Small boon, awesome. That means I can just call on you for a small favor when I need. So that's kind of the give and take. So how do you get back to your house? You said that's eventually where you're going, correct? How do you do it? You call a cab?
I could see I could see if Eugene can come and get us.
You can see if, yeah. Eugene's a really nice guy. He's a really nice guy. He would. If you want to.
2017. I don't think we'd have Uber.
No, we'd have to call a cab.
Call a cab. Yeah, cab.
Yeah, call a
Like-
cab?
Yeah, hey,
Okay.
come pick us up. Need like 4 seats and room for some bags.
Yep, excellent.
I have a question
Yes.
for the other players, like
Okay.
characters. Do we know if those things were following one of us? Or like, was it coincidence?
Probably a coincidence. Never happened before.
One of them was on the ferry.
Uh-huh.
Didn't seem to be following me.
Uh-huh.
Probably just a coincidence.
Didn't like look at him funny or like,
I'm not in the habit of picking fights.
Just a coincidence. Okay.
Okay. I was just wondering.
call him weird names or anything.
No. I didn't even feed on the ferry,
Oh,
which I'm starting to regret now.
Or
But
you
in
come on,
retrospect,
we're
would have
still we're still here. You can, or we got this cab driver coming. You can
You know
probably,
what? Maybe I'll
it's called
maybe
takeout.
maybe since I was supposed to get a ride into town to go to my hotel, maybe I should just get a separate cab into town, go to my hotel, take care of business, and we can meet tomorrow. Or I could catch up with you later today.
Yeah, sure. If you're confident taking care
Or-
of yourself,
Consider.
Yes.
I don't think we should be splitting up.
Yeah.
Especially considering what just happened to all of us. I'm new here and I realize that my opinion probably doesn't matter, but I have spent some time on planet Earth. I know what a dangerous situation looks like, and this is a dangerous situation.
Okay, let's all stick together then.
I mean,
it's just like you're a grown individual, so like, I gave you my number. If you know,
If they're
you
only
really
following-
don't want to,
The cab arrives.
if they're only following
Shotgun.
backseat again.
Okay. I pick up my bag and hold onto it and walk over to the cab.
At the very least, if they come after you, there's a 1 in 4 chance one of them goes first.
Yeah. Tap on the trunk of the cab, open the trunk, put the bag in.
To your house? Or near your house?
my house.
Your house? Excellent. The cab, uneventfully, unless any conversation needs to happen on the way? No?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Chilling.
So it's just general light conversation, or just, we've been through something traumatic, let's all stare out into the middle distance, into the dark, and just watch the trees go by, and paranoidly look behind us for more motorcycles.
Yes.
you end up at your house. Could you describe this place, please?
Oh man, it's hard to describe what a real house looks like. It's like a garage, single door.
Yep.
1 second. It's got like 2 pillars out front. It's tall. It's 2 stories. Probably like a 3-bedroom with a basement, even, and white walls inside.
Basic suburban house.
Basic
Yeah.
suburban house.
Like one level with a basement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like one of the ones that was kind of like thrown up by the Canadian government in the 1960s.
Right.
And the homeowner like picked them out of a catalog out of like 4
It's
or
had
5
the
different
siding
house plans.
redone.
Yeah.
But that's it. Maybe
Okay.
reshoveled.
Yeah, it's comfortable. It's painfully suburban. It is definitely contained within a cul-de-sac. You arrive at your house. You enter. The sun's going to be up in about 2 hours. That's definitely not enough time for you to get to where you need to be and check in. You're kind of all going to be crashing here. So is there anything you need to do for the rest of the evening? Anybody you'd like to contact or anything you'd like to do?
Should I don't know. Oliver's thinking like, because I have that cell phone that you gave me.
You do.
Does that, I look in, like I open up the cell phone
Yep.
and I'm trying to figure it out, I guess. I don't know where, like, I guess, are there saved numbers in there?
Yes, one.
Is it Quinn?
Well, I mean, it says boss, but
Says boss?
you believe it's probably Quinn.
Okay. So like Oliver's got like his glasses on. I guess he doesn't really need them anymore, but
Nope.
he has them on anyway.
Yep.
And he's like, oh, right. Okay. So he hits the button.
Uh-huh.
I guess the call, there was probably a button that says call. If there isn't, he keeps hitting buttons until one of them calls.
So you had a flaw, right?
Yes.
What's that called?
It's called archaic.
Yes. And what does that do?
I can't take any points in technology.
Yep.
And I suffer a penalty whenever I try to operate a computer or a cell phone or anything
Yep.
like that.
He gave you one that was dead simple because he hung out with you for a week and tried to educate you into the night and then gave up.
Yeah.
So this is only one contact in here and you give him a call.
Yeah.
Yep. Go.
Hi. It's
Oh.
hi. It's Oliver. So the lady that you sent to get me, very nice. But we got jumped or attacked.
What?
I think it was Bigfoot, but they were telling me it's werewolves.
So you're all hearing him make a call
Yeah.
to tell somebody like what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think it was Bigfoot, but they said it was werewolves.
Okay. Where?
Well, just driving back from the ferry, like on the road.
Where are you now?
I am at
He's about to give away your location.
the place.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Were you on the phone too?
My boss.
Who's your boss?
His name is Quinn.
You know
He's
who
the
this is.
one.
He's the sheriff.
The sheriff.
Like
yeah.
he's the one that's like trying to establish a foothold for the Camarilla on Vancouver Island. So he's been running around like coordinating with a bunch of different people, trying to like
If I
cut out
needed to
territories.
report something with lupines, would I call him?
yeah.
Yeah, I would be like, oh yeah, you give me that. Hey, Gwen, it's Joe here.
Yeah. How's things going?
It was a rough night.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, we had a run in with 3, maybe 4 individuals on motorcycles.
Yeah, I heard the word werewolf. Lupines. You got jumped by lupines?
Yeah, I'm not sure about like saying this over cell phone.
Yeah, don't.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah. Okay.
We're all
I'm going to
sitting
see
tight.
you all tomorrow.
Yeah. All right.
Hang tight. Sleep out the day. I'll see you all tomorrow.
All right.
God damn it.
Oh no! You're gonna talk.
Toss it back.
I should have called Chains.
Are you going to call Chains?
Not from here.
Okay.
Not on my phone.
Yeah.
I should have used the payphone at the gas station.
She has a landline.
I have a landline.
I don't think she wants me making this call.
Yeah.
I'm fine with you making
Yeah.
a call. I mean, it's to an anarch. That might be a problem.
I would not have disclosed that.
No.
Yeah. It's only if you think people are tracking your phone records or anything.
Right. Yeah.
You have a cell phone, right, Jessica?
Of course you do.
Yeah. Yep.
Not that
You're
I'm
not
gonna
supposed to tell anybody about
Not
it.
going to tell them
But
that,
you have
but
one.
I have one.
That is correct.
Not that I can get my sire on that,
No.
because I would like to send him a letter.
Yep. That would be courier and a very specific drop-off point downtown.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's not.
You literally have them go and throw it into a moving pattern of trash cans. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I probably can't do that from here.
You can call the courier, yeah. You can
Okay.
write that letter and call the courier.
I
It'll
would-
cost a lot.
I'm going to do that.
Okay, excellent.
But because I took fine arts,
Yes?
it's not. It's a picture.
Okay.
I've sent a picture of 3 very hairy individuals on motorcycles.
Okay, excellent. Will you please roll Composure Craft? Your fine art specialty does count, so you take an extra dice on this. Just to make sure that you can get the message across. You and your sire do have an artistic shorthand. But just to make sure, we'll see if that message gets across. This is one of the trouble with the Camarilla. They definitely have your back and they have a ton of resources, but they don't like technology. Things take a little while, but they're like, we're immortal. What does it matter?
2
Yeah.
successes. 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, you feel reasonably sure, but that remains to be seen. Yep. So you call the courier. You all see her just sit down with like a sketch pad out of her bag and just start hoofing out this beautiful freaking picture.
Oliver's like, wow,
Yeah. Yep. Closes
really
up.
good.
Yeah, it is. It's very good. Close to daybreak, they come. I assume you set everybody up with
Yeah, I want to be
different
like,
guest
after the
rooms?
phone call, I want to be like, so sheriff wants to talk to us all tomorrow. Sit tight here. I've got a couple spare bedrooms, blackout curtains, and there's the basement.
I call the hotel, tell them I'll be 1 day late checking in.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
Okay,
So just sit tight. Don't
Yeah.
leave.
yep. You got 2
Vam-
dots in Haven, right? You got 2 dots in Haven, right?
Yes.
Yeah, everything. Yeah,
Everything's
you're
fine.
definitely set up for guests.
Yep.
Perfect.
Do we bathe?
You can, yeah.
Do vampires?
I take a bath
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
and just like head full underwater.
Yes. Yep. And you can just stay there until the water gets cold.
Yeah.
Your humanity's high enough where like a bath still feels nice. You still feel vaguely human. You won't ever stink. You don't sweat. There's no
Right.
body odor. If you wear clothes enough, the clothes will eventually start picking up a stank. But no, you don't need to bathe. But most people do because
like-
it's good.
The big bathroom has jacuzzi jets.
Hand over the, over the bathtub.
Like Terminator, like
All right. So let's say everybody turns in for the evening unless there's anything else critical that needs to happen? Nope. Perfect. All right. So you all tuck into what are fairly decent accommodations. You feel generally safe, or at least as safe as you can be in a house full of monsters. The blackout curtains are very good because they're all taped down. There's no leakage. They are perfectly pitch black, and all of you drift off into a dreamless sleep and awaken the next night. Now, what do we need to do when we awaken the next night?
Rouse.
Rouse.
check.
Rouse.
Yay!
when vampires go to sleep,
Yes.
is it like, do they all go to sleep at the same time? Like, is it like a
Typically, it's a creepy thing, yeah.
yeah? They all just like time for bed, and then they're all like 5 p.m. or
Everybody gets inexorably tired when the sun gets close to coming up, and they will all fall asleep generally about the same time, depending on your humanity and your willpower.
Okay.
So you can force yourself to stay up a little bit. You can, if your humanity's high enough, and you spend enough willpower, you can stay up the whole day. It's real bad for you. Yep. Older vampires can't. It is bedtime, it is bedtime.
okay.
Yep. Bedtime's dead time.
Success.
Success, you do not get hungrier.
Success.
Excellent.
Success.
Marvelous.
Nope.
All right, you get a little bit hungrier.
Okay.
You wake up and you feel thirsty. You can't remember when you felt your throat this dry.
Okay. Is anybody else up? Are we all up at the same time?
Who has the highest humanity?
8.
8?
I have 8.
8. You 3 get up generally about the same time. Pretty much as soon as that, you can catch the last bit of the evening so long as you're not in indirect sunlight. You can see that it's still sort of light out. Keep in mind also it's summer and the night is way and shorter on the island. It takes you a little while. You're not a night person, really. It takes you a little bit longer to get up. Yeah. Yeah, but everybody's generally up about the same time.
What part of town are we in?
Souk.
Okay. So I'm gonna dip out quick and hopefully go unnoticed. I'm gonna try to find I'm assuming Souk has horse farms.
There's probably also deer just
Yeah,
wandering
they're probably
around.
just deer. I'm
Yeah.
trying to find an animal
Okay.
because I'm hungry.
Okay. I mean, you can make the roll for your summon animal thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's just whatever my discipline is.
It should be on your cheat sheet there.
Yeah. So, okay. It's 4, and then I have 2 hunger though.
Yep. So in order to slake 1 hunger, let me give you an idea of how long this will take. It'll take pretty much the entirety of the scene. So in order to slake 1 hunger on animal blood, because it's not as nourishing as human blood, it's like 3 to 4 cat-sized creatures or rabbit-sized creatures, a dozen or so rats. It's a lot. Or a cow. If you can find a large animal or a horse, that's much, much easier.
Yeah, I'm looking for something big.
Okay.
That's 3 successes.
3 successes.
Yeah, and nothing bad, nothing.
Yeah. Yep.
3,
Good. I'm just going to assume at this point, until it bites me in the ass again, that you'll tell me if you get a messy critical or a bestial failure.
Yeah.
Yes? Perfect.
Yes.
I understand some of you will tell me with more joy on your face than others. Corey? Yes. So you kind of just walk into the backyard and it's really nice. The heat of the day is starting to fade away and you close your eyes and your beast calls out to another beast. A beautiful deer walks out of the woods
Sick.
and starts to approach you. No horns. Definitely a doe.
Just gonna I don't know, pet it, I guess. I don't know what to do here, and then chomp chomp.
All right. So you pet it. It nuzzles close to you.
Yeah.
You look it in the eyes to make sure that it stays still.
Yeah.
Bite it on the neck.
Yeah.
And the blood rushes into you, and it always feels thin. You're always expecting a milkshake, and you end up getting fresh pressed juice.
Yeah.
It's good. It's all you've ever had. But there's something in you that knows that there's more.
Okay.
In order for your hunger to be sated, you have to kill this creature.
Fiddlesticks. Well, I'm only at 2 hunger. So
Okay, then you can
I can just
nearly kill this creature.
yeah, I don't want to completely kill it.
Yep.
I'd prefer not to.
It's a little gamey.
Yeah.
You lick the wound closed, and it stumbles back off into the woods. You're
Sorry.
back down to 1.
Sorry, little homie. Good luck out there. All right.
It'll be fine. It's not going to be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. You slake that 1 hunger. You seem like the kind of player that's going to try to keep your hunger as close to 1 as possible at all times.
Yeah.
Marvelous. All right. All you have to do is kill somebody. It gets down to 0.
No, I'm
yeah,
good.
no, I didn't think so. Cool. Excellent. All right. So you all rise the next night, and within half an hour, there's a knock on the door and a very expensive car in the driveway. The type of car that doesn't have a maker's mark on it anywhere. And a man in a beautiful bright red suit, a very, very attractive black man. Hoop earrings all in his right ear, bald, head shining, stands before you in a bright red suit. The pinstripes, as I described before, are the Ventru clan symbol, which is the scepter and the sword. All of the tiny stitches are the clan symbol. Hidden enough that if you knew what you were looking for, you could see it, but if not, you wouldn't know.
So I've been waiting for him. So I quickly get up to the door. Please come in.
Thank you.
Quinn!
Nay.
We're all over here. Quinn is the sheriff here. Silas Quinn. Jessica Quinn.
Nice to meet you.
And Oliver, you've met. Please.
Sorry, just out of curiosity, I had thought we return to kind of like our base state.
Correct.
Right, when we wake up?
Yes.
Okay, so every morning I cut off most of my hair.
Ah, okay. So your hair actually like was long when you
Yeah,
were embraced.
it would have been like almost waist length.
Okay, excellent. You do so.
Yeah, and I just grab a handful.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
There is a ponytail that will slowly turn to ash in your bathroom wastebasket.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, is that what happens when you lose part of?
Sometimes, sometimes not.
Oh, weird.
Yep. There's no hard and fast rule.
Okay.
Yep. Because you can't just like wake up and be like, I have a closet full of my old hair. You can do that. Some people do. Like I cut off my ponytail every night and now I've just got a bag of hair. Hi. Like it's not great. And some of it turns to ash.
Okay.
I'm going to say because you're Tremere and with your particular clan Bane, there is not enough vitae in.
Yeah, that is a concern.
Yeah. Vitae is what vampire blood is called. It is thicker and deliciouser than human blood. All right. Excellent. Yes. So Jackson shows up and says, I'm the sheriff here on Vancouver Island. The entire island is under my domain. I represent the traditions and the Camarilla here on Vancouver Island. My name is Quinn Jackson, son of Juanita Jackson, who is daughter. And then he goes into a lineage like 8 people deep, like Shakespeare. It's boring. And he seems very proud, all the way up to the last name is Mithras.
And I'm just nodding and very
Okay, so
impressed.
this isn't his birth family. This is
No,
his,
this is his.
his
Venturers
lineage.
super up their own butts about where they come from and their lines. They're called the Clan of Kings or
Right.
Blue Bloods.
Okay.
Yep. So he goes into this long, long lineage and ends with Mithras, son of Vrathus, and who apparently the progenitor of the clan of Ventru. And you all are?
Yes. I don't actually have my sire name.
Well, we should take care of that.
Yeah.
I have your sire name.
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes only by the name Knives.
Knives.
You understand that he is an archon for the Camarilla, so he's somebody that actually gets sent around the world to solve problems. And there was a problem here on Vancouver Island because there were no Camarilla on Vancouver Island. And his solution was you,
Right.
because he had to go other places. He does stop by and check in every now and again. Like, he's pretty active in your life.
So if you're like introducing your lineage, you're like, I'm so and so. Is it like of?
Yeah, of or sire. You don't have to. That's a strictly a Ventru thing. You don't
I
need
want to
Yep, yeah, absolutely.
match his formality.
You don't know anybody past Knives, though.
Yeah.
Knives never
like-
talks about their sire. You know that they killed them.
Jordan Hinkleman of
Yep.
Knives, the Archon, of Camarilla.
A storied lineage. I know you. Please, introduce yourself, though. I stand on ceremony and this plush carpet.
Hi, I'm Oliver. I don't know who bit me.
Yeah, we're going to find out. And then we're going to probably put them out to the sun.
Oh. Okay.
Silas Reed of Theo. And then, let's see. I would probably, if I know who the sires are,
You don't. Theo doesn't talk about your line at all.
No.
You're just Tremere. It's house and clan for you.
Yeah.
Your lineage, at least as far as your sire is
Yeah.
concerned, isn't important.
yeah, I would say Silas Reed of Theo. Then there's an ellipsis and Tremere.
Of house and clan, Tremere.
Yes.
Yep. A pleasure to have you and a pleasure to host you.
Good day, sir. My name is Jessica Chadwick of Toreador.
Your sire?
Tripathy.
Ah, the Primogen. I understand. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Please pass my regards off to your sire.
I will do so, sir. Thank you.
Let him know that things are going well here.
I will do that.
The second she mentioned Tripathy, like he was like, oh, yes, please
Do I like,
tell your dad I'm doing a good job is generally the tone. Yep. Yeah.
Did like ears perk up
Yes.
at that name?
Yep.
Okay.
You come from Vancouver. You
Right.
know who that is.
You? Really? Okay.
Oh.
He's kind of a big deal.
He's got it's a mustache. He's got a long mustache. It's just a huge mustache. So tell me about the incident that happened yesterday, and then we will decide how to proceed.
Well,
And with that, I believe that is where our story is going to conclude for this evening. Thank you very, very much for watching this episode of Not a Drop to Drink, A Tale of Vancouver Island by Night, our Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition Chronicle. I've been Jacob Burgess, your storyteller. These have been my players.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Corey with Loading Ready Run and Tilty House.
I'm Heather Dury. I'm also with Loading Ready Run, but you can find me on twitch.tv/LunarJade.
Excellent.
Cameron Lauder. You can find me on Twitter at Unarmed Oracle or at twitch.tv/Unarmed Oracle.
yeah, and I'm Adam Savadan. You can find me on Twitter at WakeUpSuper or on Twitch at twitch.tv/CBats.
You can find me on Twitter at JacobBurgessVO if you so choose, or kicking around the Yizbert Games Discord at discord.gg/YizbertGames. Thank you very much for tuning in to our second of 3 episodes. This would not be possible, and we wouldn't get the opportunity to do this, especially in this space, and do this thing without you. Thank you very, very much for watching this. And if you would like to support Loading Ready Run, you can do so at patreon.com/LoadingReadyRun. Also, if you want to subscribe, it's twitch.tv/LoadingReadyRun. Check us out on YouTube at YouTube/LoadingReadyRun and /LoadingReadyLive. There's this show and a host of others. These are very, very fun people and my absolute pleasure to get to perform with. So thank you very much. This is up to you. You did this. I claim absolutely no responsibility. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.